Taurus, something extremely serious is happening in your home right now, and you may not even have realized it yet. I'm talking about real, tangible changes that are occurring in the physical space where you live. And these changes are not random. They are signs of a profound transformation that is preparing to enter your life through the front door of your own home. Have you noticed strange things happening in your home lately? Objects appearing out of place without explanation, different sensations when entering certain rooms, that strange feeling that something has changed in the air, but you can't quite identify what. Perhaps you've ignored these signs, attributing them to tiredness or your imagination, but I need you to understand. Your home is trying to communicate with you, and the message is urgent. What's happening is that the energy field of your home is undergoing a complete reconfiguration. Your house isn't just a physical space made of walls and furniture. It's a living organism that absorbs, retains, and reflects the energy of those who live in it. And right now, it's reacting to a massive change that's about to happen in your life. It's preparing itself, reorganizing, trying to alert you to what's coming. Can you feel a different presence in your home, as if the space itself is breathing differently? I'm going to reveal exactly which signs you should look for in your home, what each one means, and most importantly, what you need to do to align yourself with the transformation that's coming. Because the truth is, your home already knows what you haven't yet discovered about your own future. It's picking up frequencies and vibrations that your conscious mind hasn't yet processed. And it's trying to prepare you through physical signs that you can no longer ignore. Taurus, you've always had a special connection with physical spaces. More than any other sign, you understand the value of having a home that is truly your sanctuary. A place where you can let your guard down, be completely yourself, and recharge your energies. But what you may not know is that this connection is a two-way street. Just as you shape the energy of your home with your presence, your home also shapes you with the energy it retains in its walls, floors, and objects. And right now, something very powerful is happening in this energy exchange. Your home is undergoing a deep cleansing on levels that go far beyond the physical. Old energies that have been stagnant for years are being removed. Vibrational patterns that no longer serve your growth are being dissolved. And in their place, a completely new field is being created, a field that will support and amplify the transformed version of you that is emerging. But here's the problem. If you're not aware of this change and don't actively collaborate with it, the process can become uncomfortable, even disturbing. You might start to feel your home as a strange place, as if it's no longer your safe haven. You might feel like running away or rearranging everything in a desperate impulse for control. These reactions are signs of resistance to the transformation that your home has already accepted and is already working with. Are you fighting against a change that your own sacred space has already embraced? Let me tell you what's really happening. For years, your home has absorbed every emotion you've felt within it. Every tear, every laugh, every moment of fear, every instant of joy. All of it has become ingrained in the walls, the furniture, the dark corners where light doesn't easily reach. Your home has become an energetic repository of your emotional history. And now, something is forcing this repository to open, to release everything that was stored there, to do a complete cleansing. For Taurus individuals born between April 20th and April 30th, the signs will appear mainly in the bedroom, their most intimate and personal space. Pay attention to how you've been sleeping, to dreams that have become more intense, and to the different sensations you have when lying in bed. For those born between May 1st and May 10th, the kitchen will be the epicenter of changes. Observe if food is spoiling faster, if you experience different food cravings, if the act of cooking or eating at home itself feels different. And for those born between May 11th and May 20th, the living room or the space where you spend the most time will show the signs. Furniture that suddenly feels uncomfortable, objects you once loved and now want to discard, an urgent need to reorganize everything. What you'll all notice is a growing restlessness within your home. as if the space is too small or too big or simply wrong in some way you can't quite define. This feeling isn't neurosis or boredom. It's your energy field clashing with the old energy field of your home, asking you to update the physical space to reflect who you are becoming. But here comes the most fascinating part. Your home isn't just passively reacting to your internal changes. It's actively participating in your transformation. It's creating situations that force you to make decisions. That pipe that suddenly needs repair, forcing you to address something that hasn't been maintained for years. That leak that appeared out of nowhere, forcing you to look at structural problems you've been ignoring. That piece of furniture that broke just now, giving you the opportunity to replace something old with something that truly represents who you are today. There are no coincidences in what is physically happening in your home. Every problem that arises, every repair needed, every object that breaks or disappears, all of this is part of an intelligent process of renewal. Your home is literally forcing you to get rid of what no longer serves you and create space for the new. You can fight against this and feel like you're being attacked by domestic bad luck, or you can understand what is really happening and work together with this transformative energy. What will you choose? Resistance or collaboration? Taurus, one thing I need you to understand is that the state of your home is always a direct reflection of the state of your inner life. If your home is chaotic, your mind is chaotic. If your home is stagnant, your life is stagnant. If your home is dark, your soul needs light. And right now, your home is showing you exactly where you need to work on yourself through what is physically happening in the space. That room you avoid entering, it represents a part of yourself that you've been avoiding looking at. That closet full of old things you haven't used in years but can't get rid of. It represents emotional attachments that are preventing you from moving forward. That area of the house that's always dirty or disorganized, no matter how many times you clean. It represents a recurring mental pattern that you need to resolve once and for all. The serious thing happening in your home is that it has become a giant mirror reflecting everything that is happening inside you. And now that a profound transformation is occurring within you, your home is being forced to transform as well, to continue being that faithful reflection. It has no choice. Either it changes along with you, or the energetic dissonance will become so great that you will no longer be able to live comfortably in it. Have you ever stopped to think about why you suddenly feel the urge to rearrange furniture, or to paint walls different colors, or to throw away half your belongings? These aren't just superficial desires or a need for novelty. They are deep impulses from your soul trying to reorganize your external space to match the internal reorganization that is taking place. Your higher self is using these seemingly mundane desires to guide you in the process of updating your home's energy field. And here's something that might surprise you. The more you resist these urges for change in your physical space, the more uncomfortable your life will become. Because you'll be living in a space that energetically represents who you were, while internally you're already a different person. It's like wearing children's clothes when you're already an adult. Technically possible, but extremely uncomfortable and limiting. The serious warning I need to give you is this. In the coming days, your home will intensify its signals. Things will start happening more frequently. Small domestic accidents, urgent repair needs, objects disappearing or appearing in unexpected places, increasingly strong feelings that something is different in the air. Don't panic. Don't interpret this as bad luck or as if your house is against you. Understand that it's the opposite. Your home is working in your favor, forcing you to make the necessary changes that your conscious mind is still resisting. For every sign you ignore, the next manifestation will be more intense. Did it start with a strange feeling? If you ignored it, it becomes a small physical problem. Ignored the problem, it becomes a bigger problem. The house will continue escalating the signs until you finally pay attention and take the necessary action. It cannot speak to you using words, so it uses the only language available, physical events in space. And you know what's most powerful about all this? When you finally understand the message and start making the changes your home is asking for, you'll feel such a great sense of relief that you'll wonder why you resisted for so long. Every object you discard releases trapped energy. Every space you reorganize creates flow where there was stagnation. Every repair you make restores structural integrity, not only to the house, but to your own life. Taurus, your home is your personal temple, and at this moment that temple is undergoing a consecration. It is being cleansed, purified, prepared to be a worthy vessel for the elevated version of you that is being born. But temples don't cleanse themselves. They need dedicated priests who understand the importance of the sacred work of energetic maintenance, and you are the priest of your own temple. Are you honoring this responsibility, or are you neglecting the space that should be your most sacred sanctuary? One fascinating thing you'll discover when you start consciously working with the energy of your home is that changes in physical space create instant changes in your emotional and mental state. Rearrange the furniture in your living room and observe how your thought patterns reorganize themselves as well. Paint a wall a different color and feel how your emotional vibration changes. Discard old objects and notice how your mind becomes lighter and clearer. Your home is not merely a passive setting where your life unfolds. It is an active tool for personal transformation. And right now, it is being used by the universe as a support mechanism for the massive change you are about to experience. Think about it. Of all the ways the cosmos could choose to communicate impending transformation to you, it chose to use your own home, the place where you feel safest and most comfortable. Why? Because real change begins at home. It begins in the most intimate and private space of your life. The serious thing about what's happening is that you're being called to become a conscious co-creator of your environment, instead of just a passive inhabitant. You're being called to recognize that you have power not only over your own energy, but over the energy of the space you occupy. And with that power comes the responsibility to keep it clean, organized, vibrating at a frequency that supports your growth instead of pulling you down. How many times have you come home feeling good, only to start feeling heavy, tired, and discouraged after a few minutes? This isn't because you're tired from the day. It's because the energy in your home is dense, charged with accumulated negative thoughts and emotions. And now, with the transformation that's happening, this density is becoming unbearable. Your personal frequency is rising, and the frequency of your space needs to rise along with it. Otherwise, you'll feel like you're being pulled down every time you step inside. The solution: deep energy cleansing. And I'm not just talking about mopping and vacuuming. I'm talking about opening all the windows and letting the air circulate, about burning incense or using essential oils that cleanse the air energetically, about throwing away everything, and I mean everything, that no longer serves who you are becoming. Old clothes you don't wear, objects you received as gifts and keep only out of politeness, furniture you inherited but never really liked, decorations that no longer reflect your current taste. Every item in your home either resonates with your current energy or drains it. There is no middle ground. And if you're honest with yourself, you already know exactly which items are energy vampires. They are the ones that when you look at them, you feel a subtle weight, a slight contraction, an internal no that you've been ignoring. It's time to honor those no's and create space for more yeses in your life. And here's something powerful. When you remove what no longer serves you, the universe interprets this as a declaration that you are ready to receive the new. It's as if you were saying, I trust that something better is coming, so I'm making space for it now. And the universe responds to this trust by sending opportunities, people, and experiences that fill the empty space in ways you never imagined possible. But if you cling to the old for fear that nothing new will come, you are sending the opposite message. You are saying, I don't trust, So I'll hold on to what I have, even if it no longer serves me. And the universe respects that choice, leaving you exactly where you are, surrounded by things that don't uplift you, trapped in a space that doesn't reflect who you are today. Taurus, the time to act is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you have time. Now. Because the energy of transformation is at its peak, and when you act in alignment with these waves of change, everything flows with surprising ease. But if you wait too long, the wave passes, the energy diminishes, and that urgent desire to transform your space becomes just another intention that never turns into action. Start today. Choose one room, just one, and do a thorough cleaning, not just a superficial one, a deep clean. Go into the dark corners. Open those closets you haven't opened in months. Mess with those boxes that have been stored for years. And with each object you pick up, ask yourself a simple question. Does this serve the person I'm becoming? If the answer isn't a clear and immediate yes, discard it. Donate it, sell it, throw it away. It doesn't matter. The important thing is to remove it from your home, because as long as it's occupying physical space, it's also occupying energetic space. And observe what happens next. Notice how you feel differently in that clean room. Notice how your mind becomes clearer. Notice how new ideas begin to emerge. Notice how suddenly you have more energy, more motivation, more clarity about what to do in your life. This isn't magic. It's basic energetic physics. When you remove blockages in physical space, you remove blockages in mental and emotional space as well. After cleaning a room and feeling the difference, you'll naturally want to clean the next one and the next, until your entire home is a physical reflection of the clarity and power you're developing internally. And when that happens, when your external space is finally aligned with your internal space, you'll experience a level of peace and confidence you haven't felt in years, maybe never have. Your home will stop sending urgent signals because you will have heard the message and acted accordingly. Instead of resistance and energetic conflict, there will be harmony and flow. You will wake up in the morning feeling energized by the space itself. You will return home at night feeling as if